But we're going to be making, why do I always do this? We're going to be making, I don't know why I do that. Cheers.
Cheers. White peach sangria.
You didn't put mint in it?
Mmm. You're right.
It's not white though. It's
oh,
rosé.
they're nectarines.
No,
right.
rosé though. I'm going to be making a Mediterranean chicken today. I marinated the chicken already. It's been sitting in this broth here, kind of saute marinade that I made.
What's in the marinade?
So the marinade is, it's a half a cup of your favorite olives, which ours are these. We love these olives. So you use a half a cup of this, a quarter cup of olive oil, some shallots, some garlic, fresh oregano, salt and pepper to taste. You don't want to add too much salt because you already have the brininess from the olives. And that's pretty much it. And you let it sit for like 2 hours, even overnight if you want. Or you can just, I mean, if you're in a hurry, and even in an hour, it's good to go. Yep. So I'm just going to sear it. And then we're going to top it off with, so I took like Spanish olives and I minced them, like kind of like chopped them up like really tiny. So we're going to add a little bit more olive oil in here. We're going to add some basil, some parsley. So this is going to go on top of the chicken once it comes out. I also made some pearled couscous, which is going to go under. Yeah, it's a Mediterranean kind of style chicken to serve. I think I love Mediterranean food.
Oh, I do too.
Mediterranean, like, I think just because they use a lot of olives and like different herbs and stuff like that, which is really, really good. So
I could eat this thing.
I know. That's kind of, well, it's kind of like an olive tapenade. You know, you can put this on top of like toast and enjoy it just like that, you know. Okay, so
hi George and Annette.
I'm gonna start with getting my cast iron hot. If you don't want to use a cast iron, you can totally use, you know, a non-stick. That's fine too. Let me see my bun up here. Sorry, it's like shaking every time.
All over the place. All right, what do you got me doing? What am I?
All right, so can you just chop up some parsley, some basil? Oh, we're also going to add on top, on the olives, the tapenade, I'm going to add some capers too, but I'm going to rinse them off a little bit just to get a little bit of the brininess off. And then if you can get some chives too, if you can chop up some chives as well.
What, like a fistful of each thing?
Yeah, just chop everything up because we're going to add that to this, like I said, to the olives. So these are just the Spanish olives that you can buy, and then you just chop them up. And that's easy.
All right,
so
I'll work on that.
So I'm going to drizzle the pan with a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. I'm not going to use much here. Because the chicken already has that marinade with the olive.
Yeah, you're right.
With the olive oil in there as well. So if you could see, just like so. I will have the recipe up for this. It smells so good. You smell it?
I can smell it from here.
Yeah,
I got the parsley coming up in my face too.
All right.
When you get a chance, can you pass me
What do you need?
a fistful of the basil?
Basil? Okay. All right.
So what's everybody doing on Sunday?
I know. Sunday. Sunday fun day.
Gardening. What do you got in your garden?
Ooh.
Long day of gardening. That was us yesterday. Did finalize the garden, which was nice.
Yeah.
Now I just want everything to grow.
It's been growing pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's like, well, as soon as you plant them, they take root, the roots expand, and it allows them to, their leaves kind of unwilt a little bit, you know?
All right, now, so when you cook the chicken, depending on how thick it is, it's going to take about 5 to 8 minutes, depending on what size. If you get worried about chicken when it's cooking, like especially the breast part, sometimes it's thicker on one side than the other, cut it in the middle, like slice it like a book, and this way you can have like an even cook time all the way through. If you're not comfortable with, a lot of people aren't comfortable cooking chicken, you know? Sometimes they feel like it's going to get too dry or can undercook, so. All right, so I have that going. I made pearled couscous a little bit ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that underneath, and I'm going to put the chicken on top, and then this olive stuff on top of that. So.
All right, I've got, is this enough for the I hope you don't mind the greens are all mixed together.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you want it to be all mixed together because you want to add it. You're going to add it in here. Yeah.
All right.
And then we're just going to put a little bit of olive oil in there and a little squeeze of lemon juice as well. So remember, this is going to be on the top of all of it. Yeah. So that's going to kind of like flavor like the couscous as well.
I did not put my hand over the lemon when I was squeezing it, or under it.
Did you drop a seed?
I dropped the seed. I got it though. And that's got tomatoes, peppers, string beans, zucchini, and tons of herbs. Sounds good.
Nice.
We've got about 6 different tomato plants, and what else did we put in there? Radishes. I got a ton of radishes.
Oh yeah, our daughter wanted radishes. So.
Cantaloupe. Shishito peppers.
Shishito peppers. Tons of, like you said, tomatoes. We have some different kinds of tomatoes that we have growing as well, which Then we get like a black cherry tomato and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I picked 6 different kinds for it.
Okay.
Well, you guys picked 3.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to be serving alongside with everything. We're going to have like some feta cheese, some pita bread, some hummus. So kind of like a whole big spread for us for Sunday, which I think is going to be really, really good.
Did you already put the olive oil?
Let me just show this real quick.
Did you put the olive oil?
All right, hold on. So this is the olives that we had that I chopped up, the Spanish olives. So we added chives, basil, and parsley to it. You don't really need to add salt because the salt is already in the olives. Now I'm going to need you to add some olive oil to this.
Okay.
And you added olive juice or lemon juice, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's done.
Half a lemon.
Yeah, half of a lemon.
Lemon juice from a half a lemon.
Yep. All right.
How much olive oil? Like
kind of just eye it. Like eyeball it.
Eye it. I mean.
Now you can't do that.
I did. You just want with a certain moisture, right?
Well, you want it to kind of like when it lays on, kind of just like you know what I mean, like kind of drizzled on.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
So wet.
Yeah. Well, it is wet already.
But
this guy, I swear. Why are you smacking? Like, just go gently.
Here, you show me how to do it.
Just gently. Like, just gently.
I cut.
Like that.
I cut things. That's what I can do. Did you add the pepper yet?
No. You don't really need to add that much. You can add it, like, just a little bit to that. All right, so that chicken's almost good. Also, made hummus earlier. I do have a recipe for hummus up on... I think on my Instagram. I think I have it on Facebook too.
It's on your website too, right?
On my website too. Super easy.
HomemadeDelish.com.
Thank you. So it's tahini sauce. I have some chickpeas, some garlic in there. Super easy. And then we're just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top of that. And then you can even put like pine nuts. You can put parsley on top, which actually I think we should put
pine nuts. You want to put pine nuts in that or that?
No, I won't put on this. I don't know if I have any. But anyway, if you could get some parsley too, so we could put that on top of this. This is such a great thing to have, especially when you're entertaining. I have the pita bread, which I put in aluminum foil and put it in the oven for a little bit, just so it heats all the way through, so it's nice and warm.
There is no, I don't think we have any pine nuts left.
Any what?
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts are in the fridge.
Oh. Well, that explains why I couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah. Pine nuts I always keep in the fridge.
Uh-oh. What happened to your...
You turned it around.
Sorry.
What were you touching? Oh, were you waving?
I was waving and
okay.
spun stuff around.
All right, so I'm going to remove, like I said, the chicken takes about 4 to 8 minutes, depending on the thickness of the chicken. Because you don't want it to get too dry as well. Because when you take it off of the heat, it's still going to continue cooking through in the middle. So that's something to keep in mind when you're cooking chicken. Same thing goes with pork. Like if you're cooking pork chops and stuff. I'm trying to figure out where I can put my chicken.
All right, am I putting this right on the top of the... Where am I putting the olive or the parsley?
This is going to go on top of the hummus. Just a little bit.
The parsley is?
Yeah, just a little bit. So you're going to kind of just do that. Perfect, that's it.
Good.
And then drizzle a little bit of olive oil. And then the pine nuts, I like to toast them, but we don't have to right now. Usually I like to. But just drizzle just a little. It's just more for garnish. You know?
My hands are clean. So. Do you like to keep them in the center? Like, I know a lot of...
it doesn't matter.
A lot of store-bought hummus has the pine nuts and ingredients piled all up in the center. Pine nuts.
Sorry, disappearing down here.
Pine nuts are fantastic.
What's that?
Pine nuts are fantastic. I love them.
Yeah, they're so good.
All right.
All right. So let me just.
What you got me doing now?
Right now, nothing. So this is the this is the way you want the chicken to like sear, just like so, like that. And then you're just gonna put it down on a cutting board and just let it, sit for a little bit.
One thing people do is after it starts cooking, they start like pushing on the meat to check it, which is fine if you want to take a poke here and there. But a lot of people like squeeze out, especially when they're grilling. They squeeze the moisture out of like a burger.
Well, it's all the juices. You can't do that when you're cooking stuff like that. You got to leave it, let it go. Pine nuts, ain't nobody got time for that.
I could eat a whole
If you've
bag.
never tried pine nuts, though, you're missing out.
I eat a whole bag of them. All right.
They're expensive, though. They're a little pricey, but they're really, really good. All right, so that's going. Like I said, the marinade earlier is like olive juice, some olive oil, garlic, shallots, fresh oregano, all chopped and put in here with. Did I say lemon juice already? Lemon juice, lemon zest. Then that sits for like 2 hours, or overnight you can do it too. Super easy. I don't even know if I would leave it overnight to think about that, because I think the acid would start to break down the breasts too much of the chicken. So I would just leave it maybe 6 hours tops. Okay, so that's still going. And that's pretty much like it for...
I feel a little bit out of it today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's Sunday. Yeah.
I'm not firing on all cylinders, though. I'm not usually firing on all cylinders anyway, so...
Alright, so trying to keep one fork and the tongs for the chicken, because when you're touching the raw chicken, you don't want to use kind of like the same thing.
Alright,
What's that?
Do
That's it.
Do we need this parsley for anything else?
I don't really know if we want to keep everybody on, unless we want to kind of... I don't have any... I'm not really making anything else.
Okay, well, then we can...
It's like I said, it's really basic and simple. Just a quick marinade for the chicken. Like a Mediterranean style chicken. You could totally do this with fish too, like a thicker cut of fish. You could do that.
Yeah.
Like a swordfish or like a tuna steak, or what are the other ones?
No, I guess you could do it with like a flank steak too, right? It'd just be it'd be weird combo.
Yeah, flank steak is tougher. It's not like a skirt steak.
Oh, that's what I meant, skirt steak.
Skirt steak is really good on the grill if you've never had that, and just to go against the grain when you're cutting it, which is really, really good. I usually make a chimichurri for that. So
it's easy to forget about going against the grain too.
Yeah.
But
all right. Well, I'll put it up. Once it's up, I'll put it up and show it to you guys. And if you have any questions, as always, just, email me, DM me, whatever.
All right.
So,
and recipe will go up later.
Yeah.
Sure. Nice.
All right.
Cheers.
See you guys. Happy Sunday.